Picture this. A creature dies. Not yesterday, not 1,000 years ago, 99 million years ago. Scientists crack it open. Blood, real, liquid, blood, muscles that look like fresh meat, teeth sharp enough to slice your hand, right now. This isn't science fiction. This is what happens when nature hits the pause button. And today, we're counting down the most insanely well-preserved prehistoric creatures ever discovered. Specimens so perfect, they look like they died last week. Welcome to the graveyard of time. Let's dig in. Number 5 on our list takes us 500 million years back. Before dinosaurs, before trees, before anything you'd recognize as life. We're talking about trilobites. Now, you might think, okay, ancient bug thing, boring. Wrong. Dead wrong. Because what happened to these particular trilobites is straight out of a disaster movie. Morocco, 500 million years ago. The coastline doesn't look anything like today. It's an alien ocean. And beneath the waves, a group of trilobites are just existing. Eating, swimming, living their best prehistoric lives. Then the volcano erupts. Not on land, under the water. Molten lava and superheated gas explode into the ocean like a bomb going off. The trilobites don't even see it coming. 1 second they're alive. The next, frozen. Literally frozen in time by volcanic sludge moving so fast, so hot, that it encases them instantly. Here's where it gets wild. These aren't your typical flat, pancaked trilobite fossils. These are three-dimensional. You can hold them, rotate them, see every leg, every segment, every texture. It's like holding the actual creature. But the volcano did something else. Something horrifying and incredible at the same time. The force was so violent, it shoved molten material down their throats, which means scientists could see inside them. Their digestive systems, brand new organs never seen before. A slit-shaped mouth, feeding appendages designed like tiny conveyor belts. And here's the kicker. Tiny organisms were living on their shells. Hitchhikers from the Cambrian period, preserved mid-ride. This wasn't just a fossil, it was a snapshot. A freeze frame of an entire ecosystem caught in the worst possible moment. Number 4 will blow your mind for one reason. These fossils are literally made of metal. Fast forward to 250 million years ago. Early Triassic. Earth is a nightmare. The biggest extinction event in history just wiped out 90% of everything. The planet is a furnace. Droughts are endless. And in this hellscape, one creature somehow thrives. Lystrosaurus. These weren't massive predators, they weren't terrifying monsters. They were weird pig-lizard-hippo things, about the size of a large dog. But here's the insane part. In some locations, they made up 95% of all life on Earth. 95%. No other animal in history has ever dominated like that. Not dinosaurs, not humans, just these stubby little survivors. And then, in 2022, scientists found something that shouldn't exist. South Africa, Karoo Basin, a fossil site. And lying in the rock, a Lystrosaurus that looks like roadkill. Not fossilized in the traditional sense. Mummified, actual skin, texture, wrinkles. The theory, this animal got caught in a savage drought, died, withered, and the conditions were so extreme, so dry, that it naturally mummified before bacteria could touch it, like an Egyptian pharaoh, except 250 million years older. The skin revealed something nobody expected. It wasn't scales, it wasn't fur, it was thick, dimpled, like rhino hide. Which means this creature, neither reptile nor mammal, had evolved its own unique armor against the brutal early Triassic heat. And it wasn't alone. 7 more bodies. All mummified, all clustered together. Which tells us something dark. Lystrosaurus might have ruled the world, but the world was trying to kill them constantly. Number 3 takes us to the last place you'd expect to find a sea monster: England, modern day, rainy, cold, polite people drinking tea. Not exactly Jurassic Park, but 150 million years ago, England was a tropical paradise, warm, shallow seas, lush islands, and patrolling those waters was one of the ocean's most terrifying apex predators, the pliosaur. A paleontologist is walking along a cliff face in Dorset, and dangling from the rock, suspended like a trophy, is a skull. Not just any skull. A 6-foot-long nightmare. This is the best preserved marine reptile skull from the Jurassic period. And it's not even close. The head alone is longer than most people are tall. The full animal, 33 feet, multiple tons. A living submarine built to hunt and kill. But here's what made scientists lose their minds: the teeth. These aren't old, crumbly fossils. These are 150-million-year-old razor blades. Scientists literally warned each other, "Do not touch these. You will cut yourself." The teeth have serrations, cutting edges, and grooves. Those grooves, designed to unstick the teeth after they sink into flesh. Because this predator didn't bite once. It bit repeatedly. Fast. Devastating. Ripping limbs off. Causing catastrophic blood loss. Tests on the skull revealed a bite force twice as powerful as a massive saltwater crocodile. And inside the skull, perfectly preserved, are sensory pits, connected to nerves and blood vessels. This animal could detect the tiniest pressure changes in murky water. It was a heat-seeking missile with jaws. Oh, and scientists are convinced the rest of the skeleton is still in that cliff, just waiting. Number 2 isn't a single creature, it's a portal. Burgess Shale, Canadian Rockies, 508 million years ago. And this place is special. It's called a Lagerstätte. German word means storage place, but really it means nature's time capsule. These are sites where preservation is so good, so perfect, that everything gets frozen. Soft tissue, guts, brains, and Burgess Shale, it's the king of them all. This site has preserved animals so bizarre, they look like rejected alien designs. We're talking about the Cambrian explosion, the moment life went absolutely insane with creativity. And thanks to Burgess Shale, we can see it all. Anomalocaris, a predator with compound eyes and grasping appendages that looks like it swam out of a nightmare. Opabinia, a creature with 5 eyes and a vacuum cleaner mouth on a tentacle. Otoya, a worm with a horror movie proboscis and flesh-covered spikes. These aren't artistic reconstructions. These are the actual animals. Guts visible, fins intact. One specimen even preserved a brain, a 508-million-year-old brain. In one case, researchers found an arthropod with its stomach perfectly outlined, kidney-shaped, just sitting there, like a diagram in a biology textbook, except real. This is the closest we'll ever get to visiting an alien planet without leaving Earth. And now, number 1, the specimen that changes everything. Imagine you're a paleontologist. You've spent your career digging up bones, fragments, trying to piece together what dinosaurs looked like. Then someone hands you a chunk of amber, and inside, a dinosaur, not a bone, an actual dinosaur. Skin, muscle, feathers, blood, Myanmar. An amber trader finds a weird piece, thinks it's a plant, polishes it, almost sells it, but at the last second shows it to a scientist. Best decision ever. Because this isn't plant material, it's a 99-million-year-old dinosaur tail. And it's perfect. The bones are there, the muscles are intact, the feathers are complete, color and all. Chestnut brown on top, white underneath. This isn't a fossil in the traditional sense, this is the actual tail. Like it was severed yesterday, the dinosaur, a juvenile coelurosaur, a theropod, related to T-Rex, but tiny, sparrow-sized. Here's what makes this specimen legendary. Scientists found liquid inside, the dinosaur's blood. Ferrous iron confirmed it, which means this creature was alive when it got trapped, alive when the tree sap oozed over it, alive when it suffocated. The first and only non-bird dinosaur killed by amber. But the discoveries didn't stop. The feathers revealed something massive. They didn't have a central shaft like modern bird feathers, which means feathers evolved their structure in stages. Barbs came first, then shafts. This tiny tail rewrote part of evolutionary history, and when you look at it under a microscope, you're not looking at a reconstruction. You're looking at a real dinosaur, exactly as it appeared 99 million years ago. 5 specimens, 5 time capsules, and every single one of them proves the same thing. The past isn't always dead and gone. Sometimes, if the conditions are perfect, nature hits pause. And when we find those moments, we're not just looking at fossils, we're looking at the real thing. Trilobites caught mid-meal by a volcano. Mummified monsters from the worst extinction event in history. A sea predator with teeth that could still cut you. An alien ocean preserved in Canadian rock. And a dinosaur frozen in tree sap, blood and all. These aren't just scientific discoveries, they're miracles. Because every time we find something this perfect, we're doing something impossible. We're time traveling. And we're bringing the past back with us. Thanks for listening. And remember, somewhere out there, buried in ice or rock or amber, the next impossible specimen is waiting. We just have to find it.